for now. Sorry, the cat's messing around with stuff back there. So yeah, let's go to full screen for now, because why not? So yeah, this stream just kind of, I don't really have, like, I wasn't really planning on playing a game or anything. We're just kind of chilling. And yeah, I thought I'd do a little bit of a show and tell of what's going on in my life right now. Yeah. Apparently the cat wants to talk today. Hello, yes, we hear you, kitty cat. Or I do. I don't know if they can hear a cat, but the cat's over there chilling on the bed. Hey, what's going on, man? I see a yeah. What's the yeah about? Okay, so I'm gonna do some stuff on Raid Shadow Legends to start us out with, right? Let's just do some Raid Shadow Legends stuff right quick. So to those of you that play Raid, IDK, all right, yeah, no problem, man. For those of you that play Raid, you should know that there is an event, a massive event going on right now to get this legendary champion. As you can see, I'm at 80 points. This should be something I can do fairly easily. What are you doing back there? Yeah. She looked so guilty when I looked at her. I wish I had a camera that I could move easier and show you how guilty she looked. She looked so guilty. But yeah, this should be an event I'm able to do fairly easily. I am 20 points away. As you can see, we've got 2 more events here coming up in the next 12 hours. So it should be as good as done for me within these events and the next events. But as you can see here, I have completed this event, and I have no chance, not even close, of coming in first or second. So this event is done for me as far as this is concerned. Hey, what's going on, PP? And then the champion training event, or sorry, I can't talk because my throat's closing up on me. The champion chase tournament. As you can see, I have not done a whole lot in. This would get me 15 points though if I can do it. And let's see. So we've got 15 points we can earn there. Then we've got 2 other events here, of which I can get 5 points. So that right there, those 2 events would be enough to get this challenge done for me. And then I've completed this one as far as getting him is concerned. So I could get it today. It's just not very likely. But to kind of work our way towards it, one of the events that we're trying to do is a champion chase tournament in which you are trying to obtain champions. Well, one of the ways you can obtain champions is by opening shards, and the best shard in the game are sacred shards down here at the bottom. And as you can see by these numbers being orange and the 2 times chances here, we get 2 times chances right now to open a legendary champion. So
it's an easy thing to do.
Yeah, once the commercial's done, I think we're gonna give it a shot and open up ourselves a sacred shard and see if we can get ourselves something useful, if not just at least a legendary, so that way we're a little bit further in the champion chase tournament as far as that goes. I just want to, just in case I clip this and make this a thing, I want to open it when there's music in the background and not an advertisement for Coors Light, you know, because that's what I want my audience to be, you know, paying attention to. Thank you, Spotify. Okay. There's still music playing, right? It's really quiet right now. Is it just coming out of the other ear? Why can't I hear anything? Can you guys hear the music? All right, hello, I'm back. What's going on, man? I can't hear anything. Why can't I hear the music? Oh, there we go. Now I can hear the music. I was like, for some reason I couldn't hear the music. Casual Apex then? For now, it's going to become a show and tell here in a minute. For now, we're going to open up this Sacred Shard and see if we get something good for the events. So here we go. We're trying our luck. Please be a legendary. It's an epic. And it's an epic that I have 3 of. That's great. Awesome. Cool. That went great. I'm getting a bit dyslexic. Nah, you're good, man. So we got 5 out of that. That was pretty much it. We got pretty much nothing else. Cool. So glad I opened that Sacred Shard to get like one of the worst heroes I could possibly get, or one of the worst champions I could possibly get. I mean, she's a good champion. Don't get me wrong. She really is a good champion, but I think I have 3 of her right now. So I have a level 60. I have her fully upgraded, and then I believe I should have one down in the 50s as well. That is okay. So what does she look like again? That's what she looks like right there. So let's see. I'm pretty sure I have a second one at least in the vault. Yeah, there's a second one. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to take our level 60 out, and we're just going to food her. We're going to use her as an epic skill book, because why not? How's your day? My day's going well. I got a decent amount of stuff done. So yesterday, I told you guys I was going to go try and find my DS. I was kind of waiting until Wimley got here. But yeah, I went and did that. So let's see. We're going to go ahead and food this. Sacrifice. All right, cool. And then wait, while we're in here, okay, never mind. While we're in here, let's go to there. Do any of these guys need skill books? I mean, she could use skill books. I just don't know if I want to use that many on her. I mean, you know what? Whatever. We're gonna do it. We're gonna use the legendary skill books on her. Bang. Now I believe she only has 2 left. But yeah, I went and found my DS. I was gonna do a bit of a show and tell. Thick, which I don't know which one you're talking about being thick, but all right. So here we've got 1 more, 2 more. So she only needs 2 more skill books, that character. So bang, let's put her back away. Bang, bang. Nintendo DS question mark? Yes, that is what I went to go find. Why am I getting a red notification here as if there is something going on? All of them? Yes, I did. Why did my voice all of a sudden mess up? 1 second, I'm gonna drink some water. Something's going on today. But yes, I did go get the Nintendo DS. Even the male characters are thick. I found my Nintendo 3DS like 2 weeks ago. I went and found all of my Nintendo 3DSs, as far as I know. All of my 3DSs, because it's been a while. So, let's go ahead and check Arena right quick, and then I'll do a bit of a show and tell of what the bounty at which I brought back from my dad's house. That I had to, I can't tell you guys, I think I probably spent like 3 hours digging through my dad's attic to try and find this stuff. So just so you guys know, it took me a long time. I found my, yeah, I already read that. Okay, cool. But yes, we're gonna do that fight, and we're gonna do OGs, and we're gonna do this fight. I mean, all the characters are thick. I mean, not really. He's pretty skinny. Wait, you have more than 1 Nintendo 3DS or DS? Yes, I do. I collected DSs for a short period of time, and I'll show you those here in a few minutes. Once we're done with this right here. Let me actually move my mic. I moved my mic to a weird spot, so that way it would hopefully work better for whenever I'm gaming up close to the monitor, and then I'm not going to be gaming up close to the monitor today, so it really doesn't matter. All right. We'll have to come back and fight these people later. I miss those days where I'd be grinding Mario Kart for a world record, playing Luigi's Mansion for 2 hours. No, I really used my DS to play Pokemon. That was pretty much it. To play Pokemon and Monster Hunter. Those were the only 2 games I played on my DS. All right, let's go there, and yeah, I think we're just fighting these bottom 3 right quick. Played Lego City Undercover for days. Yeah, no, I never played. I literally only played. I didn't even play Mario Kart, actually. I literally only played Monster Hunter and Pokemon. Playing Super Mario 3D Land for weeks. Yeah, no, didn't play it. But yeah, aside from that, once we get done with these battles here, I'll go through the show and tell of things that I found. Speaking of which, I guess we can start off by saying that Wimley, whenever you get here, or if you are already here, I did end up finding out that I actually have Soul Silver already. So I'm good to go ahead and start playing that on stream on Monday if that's what you guys would want to see. So yeah, I've actually got it right here. I don't know if you guys can see that real clear or not. But yeah. Hopefully you guys can see that. Let me just double check. Let me just double check what you guys can see here. Bang. Bing. Yep, that's Pokemon Soul Silver. So, Wimley, I am good to start playing Pokemon Soul Silver on Monday. That's what you guys want to see. So. I barely played Rabbids 3D. I don't even know what that game is, to be honest with you. Those were the golden days for me, by the way. Oh, I was just joking. I called every single raid character thick, LOL. Okay, well, I don't know, man. I like the graphics, but I was trying to think of, oh, I can show you a real thick character if you want to see. If you want to see thick, I can show you thick, boy. I can show you thick. 1 second. Once we get out of here, I'll show you a thick Raid Shadow Legends character. All right, here we go. I'll show you thick. I'll show you thick, PP. Let me get here. Index, bang, bang. Now that's what you call thick, boy. That's what you call thick right there. Yeah, that's yeah, that's the thing. Show me the fattest. I mean, she's not the fattest. She's thick. I don't know if I'd call her the fattest. Dang, boy, she thick, boy. That's a thick boy right there. I can't say the full quote because I'm afraid I'll get demonetized. But yeah, so she's pretty thick. She's pretty thick. That's a character right there. So yeah, she's pretty thick. And I actually have her. She's unlocked for me, so she's pretty thick. And then let's see. He's skinnier than her, I think. Let's see. Who else is thick in this game? I'm trying to think of other thick characters. I mean, those are the main two that come to mind. Let's see. Dwarfs are just short, so even though they're thick, they're short thick. So like her legs, she's dummy thick in the legs, but she doesn't look like super thick like the other two. And then Molly's pretty normal, actually. Why is my mom in the game, JK? Oh, geez, you said it, not me. That was all PP. Let's see. We go into Dark Elves, yeah, they're all pretty skinny. Demon Spawn, yeah, they're all skinny. Orcs, yeah, they're all looking like that. All the females, it's pretty skinny. We were in Orcs. Skinwalkers, don't really have a gender. Lizardmen don't really have a gender. Ogren tribes, already looked at those. Barbarians, I showed you the thick barbarian. So there's 3 other barbarian females other than this girl, and they're all skinny. So she's the only one that's thick, so to say. And then let's see. Elves are all skinny. Sacred Order, yeah, all those girls are skinny. And then Banner Lords, yeah, they're all pretty skinny. So yeah, the only 2 thick characters are the 2 I showed you. War Mother and that new barbarian girl are the only 2 thick characters in the game. That thick warrior is you showed was the most thick. All right, for sure. That's up for you to decide. I'm not gonna make that call. That's on you. All right, bang, 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 bang. Come on, bang. Okay, cool. So we bought all those. All right, so I think we're gonna get into the portion where we start doing a bit of a show and tell. because I think I'm done with all of this stuff for now. So, no, the one you showed first, LOL. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. This girl right here. I don't know if she's more thick than the other one, but I do have to say though that leg doesn't have much of an ankle, so I think that's what they call kinkles. But yeah, man. I mean, look at that hair too, though, bro. Her hair goes down to her knee, her back of her knees. Actually, it goes down midway down her shin. So yeah, that's interesting. Yes, sir. All right, so show and tell at the expense of Wimley not being here, so I might have to do this all again. Wait a minute, actually. Champion Chase. Actually, that is what I'm supposed to be looking for. That I clicked on the wrong thing. Champion Chase. How far are we? Sure. Okay, so yeah, we're nowhere close. All right. Yeah, so we're gonna do a bit of a show and tell here. Boop, 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 and boop this on up over here. There we go. Oh, wait. No, that's not what we need to do. We need to go to here. No. We need to go to here. There we go. Okay, so we're going to do a bit of a show and tell of what I have found at my dad's house. So, long story short, I told you guys a while ago that I was trying to upgrade cameras, and I've got a GoPro set up on the side that I almost never use because I have to power it on before every stream, whereas this webcam doesn't use enough power, so I can literally just turn on the stream and the camera turns on. I don't have to worry about pressing all these other buttons and stuff and doing all this stuff to try and get it working. But what I was talking about doing is maybe getting a DSLR camera and using that as a stream camera, because I knew there was one that I could easily get access to. It was at my dad's house, and here it is. Bang. So yeah, this is a Nikon, what is it, D50 camera, and I wanted to upgrade the stream by using this camera as a stream camera. The only problem being that this camera actually has no way to record video. So I have not been able to, as of right now, figure out how to set up this camera as a webcam. Even because, I mean, right now it doesn't have an option for video. So I don't know if it even can, but I would imagine it can do like pass-through imaging, I would think. Because I think there's a way to get the screen on the back here to show what you would see through here. So that's pass-through imaging. If I can just get that image that'll show up here, show up on some program, then that would do what I want. But the other thing I'm running into is that GoPro that I have set up on the side is a 4K image. Checked this thing out, it only does 1080p. So I think you'll be able to, because of the lens on this thing, you'll be able to do more as a, like, for instance, like having me be in focus and my background be out of focus. You'll be able to do more things like that with the lens and with the hardware than you can with the GoPro, but the actual image quality overall is still going to be not even as good as the GoPro is. So I don't know, man. But I found it. So that's the thing. I can't record at all. Or wait, it can't record at all. So it's only a picture camera. Yeah, pretty much. But like I said, I can do pass-through imaging to this screen back here. So if I can just get it to do pass-through imaging, not from this screen, but to some program in my computer, I should theoretically be able to capture video. Even if I'm capturing video, and basically what I would try and do is I'm going to try and do a workaround, which is make the pass-through image on this screen show up on a screen on my computer, and then possibly have to capture that screen on my computer to actually get it onto the live stream, if you get what I'm saying. So I'm trying to figure it out, but yeah, it's turned out to be a little bit more difficult than it was to just plug and play with the GoPro. So yeah, that was the first thing I found, first part of show and tell. The other thing I found is the other day I was talking to you guys about how I had a bunch of old Pokemon games and I thought I had sold them all. Well, apparently I hadn't. I hadn't sold them all. I had sold a good portion of them, but I had not sold them all like I thought I had. I thought I had, like I told you guys, I had basically Pokemon Yellow, all the way. I had Pokemon Red and Blue, Yellow, Silver, Gold, Crystal, Diamond, Pearl, Red, Green, Ruby, Sapphire. I basically had from the very first Pokemon game released in America all the way up until Platinum, right? YouTube crashed all of a sudden. Yeah, YouTube seems to be really bad lately. I don't know why. But yeah. I mean, I'm just glad you're back, man. But yeah, I thought I'd sold all my Pokemon games to this kid back in high school. Apparently I hadn't, because whenever I was going and looking through boxes, I found some of my old Pokemon games. So I thought the only one that I knew for sure I had was Pokemon Red. I knew I had that one. He didn't want it because it was all tore up, so I knew I had this game, and I found it. But whenever I was digging through more boxes to find other stuff, aka the DSs, because that was the last thing I found, I also found that I still have Blue as well. These are the first two Pokemon games released in America. So yeah, that's cool. So I do have both of the two original games that were released in America, Pokemon Blue and Red. Now, to be honest with you guys, if I had the opportunity to, I would trade both of these games for Pokemon Yellow if I could get it back. I really want Pokemon Yellow back, because that was the first one I played. These came out before Pokemon Yellow, but I would like to play Yellow more because that's the game that was the first one I ever played. And then I also managed to, I thought for sure I traded these two games to this kid whenever I traded him all these games for, I believe it was like an iPod at the time. But I thought for sure I'd gotten rid of all these. Well, I also apparently still have both Red and Green version of Pokemon. So yeah, I still have 4 Pokemon games, which is funny because Red and Green is basically the remade version of the only 2 Pokemon games I still managed to have. Green version is supposed to be a replacement of Blue, and Red is supposed to be a replacement of Red. So it's just kind of funny how that worked out, that I managed to keep 2 versions of basically the exact same game, just the updated version. It's just kind of funny how that worked out. I don't know. But yeah, so I found all those. So that was interesting. Personally, I never was a Pokemon fan. I was a huge Pokemon nerd back in the day. I remember as a kid, I'd rather want to have a Nintendo DS than a Nintendo 3DS because I preferred Mario Kart DS, older version of Mario Kart, than Mario Kart 7. I mean, usually you can play the old games on the new console, so I don't see why you couldn't do that. But anywho, so yeah, I found all those, and I ended up also finding my DSs. So let me grab this box right quick. All right, so this is the box of old stuff. So, let's start off by saying I have this DS right here, which is the one I'm planning on playing on if I do stream the game. This guy right here. Hey, the green screen is not liking that. But yeah, this guy right here, this is a Nintendo 3DS XL. And it has Pokemon Soul Silver sitting inside of it right now. And then let's just start opening up DSs. So that's a Nintendo 3DS XL. This is a regular Nintendo 3DS that I also have. All of my DSs are limited edition. So this is the DS that's in here. It's a Nintendo 3DS. It is a Zelda edition. Don't think Nintendo 3DS will accept Mario Kart DS because the chip shape and size may be different. It does. It will. So let me show you what I'm talking about. It could I could have had sworn the Nintendo DS clips were tiny. They are. 1 second and I'll show you. So here we go. I had a regular 3DS, Nintendo 3DS. That's the regular one. Mine, I just happened to buy limited edition ones. So this is Pokemon White 2, which I didn't even know I had. This is the small cartridge, the one that Mario Kart should be on. This will fit because I've played this on this DS. This is another Nintendo 3DS XL. And it holds 2 cartridges in the back, and these are the new cartridges right here. It holds 2 of them in the back. Those are the new ones. These are the old ones. And these old ones will fit inside of this one. So right now you can see that there is a game in there. This game will go right in there. Bang. So you can play old Nintendo 3DS games, or you can play old cartridges on the new systems. You can. So yeah, let's close that down. But yeah, so you guys saw that Zelda edition. This is also a Zelda edition. I'm going to take this cover off so you can see it. Once I can get it off. Come on. Come on. Come on. This case is being really difficult. Come on. I didn't think this would be this hard. There we go. We got it off. So this is the Zelda edition Nintendo 3DS that I have here. Bang. So we have 2 Zelda edition Nintendo 3DSs. This one being all gold. So this one looks sick in my opinion. But yeah, so there's that one. So that's 2 of the Nintendo 3DSs. Boop, 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 boop. Trying to get it back on there without feeling like I'm messing up the DS. Okay, there we go. So yeah, that's the Zelda edition, the second of the 2 Zelda editions. Well, if you were streaming 8 years ago and told me that my golden days would have been a lot more golden, LOL. Yeah, sorry about that, man. Okay, so that's 2. That's the 2 Zelda editions. There's this guy and this guy. The XL, and then inside this case is the normal Nintendo 3DS. Whoa, the Nintendo started bugging out. Yeah, I still have the green screen filter on. I really need to take it off, but that's a lot of work. So, anyways. All right, let's get this box back up on my lap here. So yeah, here are the other 3 Nintendo 3DSs I have. So I have the first one I showed you in the Pokemon case. I have this one, and I have this one. And then here are the 3 that are in boxes. So here is the Monster Hunter Nintendo 3DS right here. Still in its box and everything. Minty, all minty. So yeah, there's that one. Then there's this Pokemon one right here. If I can pick it up. There we go. There's this guy right here. The Sun and Moon limited edition Nintendo 3DS. So yep. That's number 2. And the last Nintendo 3DS I have that I know of is this Pokemon edition right here. Bang. So we have a yellow Pikachu edition Nintendo 3DS. So yeah, that's all the I own 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Nintendo 3DSs. So yeah, and then as far as games that I own, I already showed you. Oh geez, that just became all unorganized. Awesome. That's what happens when you try to do this one-handed. So I have Pokemon Soul Silver, Pokemon Black 2, Monster Hunter, Pokemon. Come on, I can't get this thing out. Pokemon Y. Pokemon Sapphire. I have Pokemon Sun. This is the Monster Hunter game that I have. Oh, that's the box for Y. This is another Monster Hunter game I have. Here's White 2's case and Sapphire's case. So yeah, those are all, like I said originally. I have a bunch. I played it. I bought the Nintendo 3DS to play Pokemon and Monster Hunter. That's why that's all the games that I own are Pokemon games and Monster Hunter games. So yeah, boom, and we gotta put these in here. Bang, bang, and bang. Okay. Oh geez, just about knocked over my microphone. But yeah, so that is a box of all my Nintendo DSs that I am not planning on using. I've got one out of the box, and that's all I intend on using it for. And then also you can see there, I've told you guys before, I'm a huge Magic nerd. There's a Magic the Gathering sealed up booster box that I plan on selling at some point. Right now, it is currently, the market value is about what I paid for it. So I'm basically probably going to be selling it if I can here in the next couple months is kind of the plan. Okay. Sorry, I had to change the way these are oriented in the box because the box would not close otherwise. There we go. Can we put this in here? Will this fit too? That will not fit as well. Will this fit if I go here? What if sorry, I'm trying to fit everything back in this box. There was some blue glitchy overlay on top of it. Yeah, that's the overlay that's underneath of my camera right now. It's basically, it's acting as if like this image you're seeing is technically see-through because it's a green screen. And so it was just projecting the image of what is behind it, which is the blue that you're seeing on the background along the borders all around me. That blue is what you're seeing.
They're masterpieces.
And then can that fit in here like this? That can if I move these out of the way. Bang. I believe the box should be able to close now. Bang, 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 bang. Cool. We got the box closed up again.
Taste our 3 delicious new flatbread pizzas today.
But yeah, so actually let me put these Game Boy cartridges back in there as well. I think I'm gonna keep out I'm gonna keep red out, the original red, and I'm gonna keep green out, and then I'm gonna put blue and red back in the box with all my other Pokemon games. So that way all that's in the same spot next time when I go looking for it. For me, I'd always destroy my character. I destroy the Nintendo or I'd always destroy my charger. I destroyed the Nintendo charger like twice and probably like 8 times for my laptop. That sucks, man. At least with the Nintendo 3DS. So as you saw from all those boxes at the end of the Nintendo 3DS life cycle, basically, they stopped releasing Nintendo 3DSs with the charger. So the chargers just sold separately. So it might cost you a little bit less if you did want to get a 3DS back, but it is what it is. So yeah, that was, I believe, oh geez, what happened? One second. Okay, sorry, something bled through and then I heard somebody knock, so that's why I looked back like that. But yeah, I believe that completes everything I had for show and tell today. Aside from that, I also found, I also got in, I've been fixing this guy's laptop, the guy who broke his laptop. I've been fixing his laptop, but what happened is that he completely bricked the hard drive, so I told him to buy a replacement hard drive and that came in, so hopefully I'm going to be able to, fingers crossed, get that guy's laptop working for him again here in a minute. Well, I had such a great and inspiring story, and it's all gone. That brain cell that contained the idea just perished. I'm sorry, man. But yeah, so I don't have it set up, but what I'm planning on doing is playing the DS on stream. There's no way, unless I buy a special cord, and even then, I'm assuming if I buy a special cord, there's no way that I know of other than buying a special cord to play my DS for you guys other than setting up. What I'm planning on doing is I'm planning on setting up a second webcam or getting my webcam back and setting up a second webcam and basically just playing with the DS open like this. I should probably clean it. But yeah, I basically plan on playing with the DS sitting on screen, something like that, and turning it on and playing it. So yeah, that might be what we do Monday is play Pokemon Soul Silver, start a new game, and get to playing it. But yeah, so that's the plan, is Monday do a Pokemon live stream. It's the idea. So yeah. So yeah, Wimley, if you're out there and you hear this message, go ahead and buy Heart Gold, because I do have Soul Silver, so on Monday we can play together. I'm genuinely pissed that the story was actually good. I'm sorry, man. But yeah, boop, 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 boop. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I had for show and tell. Hey Clipper, maybe you could try Secret Labs if you're down. Sure, in a minute. 1 second. I was also going to show you guys something else. Last bit of show and tell. Is the camera that I just never used. I decided to turn on. So cameras and bang. There we go. So that is the 4K image that I'm talking about. As you can see, my desk here has all types of sticky notes on it. These are all videos for whenever I do the editing on the second channel's videos. And you can see my sound equipment wide out right there. Oh, geez. Right there is wide out. And then you can probably barely see, but there's the drone back there in the background too. And then you can see the farming computer. And yeah, you can see part of my desk as well. So yeah, that's the additional camera that I have that I almost never use. But yeah, I actually prefer the 4K camera. Yeah, I do too. The only problem is that it's a little dark. I need to mess with some of the photo settings is what I need to do. But yeah, the 4K camera would look good for your face cam. The only problem with using the 4K camera for my face cam, which you can see a little bit more of the room if I drag it around here. The only problem with using it as my face cam is it has these black borders, or at least it did. Let's see. Oh, and that's the other problem, is it's perfectly rectangular. So if I were to put it in here, you can see that only part of it actually fits. So I would have to remake this entire border in order to do it. And also you can kind of see there too how much this thing, I've got it on not wide angle, but even on not wide angle, you can see the edge right here. You can see my monitor right here. So this is the second monitor, that's the first monitor, and then that's the TV. And basically the way this room's set up is you can see here, this is a window cleaner and stuff, but basically that's a bunk bed right there. So you have a lamp for the bottom bunk, a lamp for the top bunk, which right now obviously isn't being used. And then the idea is that you can sit on the bed and watch the TV. So you're sitting right there on the bed watching TV right there, and this chair would be pushed in, obviously. So yeah, it's still a functional guest bedroom, but it is also my office is kind of the idea. So yeah, you need to resize the border. Yeah, the problem is I made this border by hand, so to resize it, I have to remake it. I can't just resize the border. The border isn't able to be manipulated in that way. It is designed to be perfectly square because the image that I'm using is a square image from these cameras, not from this camera. Maybe zoom in the camera. I mean, I could. The problem is that to make it fit square, I would basically need to do this right here. Bang, let me face cam. We're going to turn that off for a second. I would basically have to do this right here. The problem is I can't get, like, I can get this image to be more square, but to make it basically square, I have to basically cut off 90% of the image. Not 90%, but close to 50% of the image. And then if I like lean back, I'm out of frame because this thing is so wide. Yeah, so, and it's really small whenever we get down to there. This shows a lot of the room. The only problem is I kind of, the only reason why I don't use it over this image is because this image is actually set up to where whenever I sit upright, it's actually got, you know, a little bit of headroom and not a ton of headroom the way that one does. So that's kind of the idea. Speaking of which, let me adjust it. I mean, actually, I shouldn't adjust it because whenever I'm up here gaming, it's perfect versus, you know, back here chilling, it's going to be a little bit more headroom. So, true, you're really small in that image. Yeah, that's part of the problem. So yeah, basically what I'm using it for right now is just... I think somebody just came in the house. Basically what I'm using it for now, though, is just basically a wide angle lens, and even then I don't really even use it for that. So, but yeah, this is the room in which I stream in. And as you can see, that piece of foam up there, that's a piece of foam that somebody gave me for free. That's why it's like eaten up like that. But yeah, so let's go ahead and close that off and go back to here. Oh wait, no, go back to here. There we go. So I believe that's everything I have for show and tell. Let me turn that camera off. The other problem is this camera produces a lot of heat for some reason. All right, so that camera's off. We're done with that. Let's see. I think that's all I had. For show and tell. Yeah, that covers all that. So, yeah. Let's see. Let's go ahead and minimize. Here. Let's go ahead and actually put Streamlabs back over here. Bang. And let's go ahead and switch back to gaming. There we go. Yeah, so let's see. You were talking about playing, what was the game called again? You were talking about playing this game over here. Where is it? This one, Secret Labs. Sure. We've only got like 15 minutes before the end of the stream, but for sure. And also, I'm going to shoot Wimley a message of, hey, bro, I got Soul Silver. Actually, I'm just going to shoot it in the general Discord. Is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that right now. Bang. Bing. 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 Use camera. Take the picture. Use photo. Send. So whenever you get heart gold, I'm planning on playing. I don't even know what. I'm trying to use talk to text because I thought it would be faster, but I got to know what I'm going to say first. So I'm planning on streaming this on Monday. There we go. That's what I'm going to say. I mean, PP, I know you're pretty much the only one that uses the Discord anyways, and you're right here right now. But I figured if Wimley stops by and checks the Discord, he'll see that message and know that he needs to get his butt together and go get himself. Oh, Wimley's here. Got the last 15. All right, for sure. Wimley, you're here. I sent a Discord message intentionally for you to see. But yeah, Wimley. I got it. So on Monday, if you end up with Heart Gold, we can start playing at the same time. I am planning on, if I do play this game on stream, I am planning on playing exclusively on stream. I'm not planning on playing off of stream. So yeah, that's I got it. And I'm down to play. It'll be a brand new game. Starting the game. I'll be playing on a Nintendo 3DS XL, and we'll be setting up a camera on Monday to get that all started. I can walk you through. Don't know if you're if you like the game as much. Hey, how are you? You missed the findings. Jesus, that's already 42 minutes. Yeah, man. Time flies when you're having fun. First or second? What? Oh, wait. Play game. Sorry. But yeah. Also, yeah, Wimley, you missed all the findings. If you rewind it, I did a little bit of a show and tell session. There should be a scene transition where I go into the full face cam. If you rewind, you'll see all the stuff I found. I found a bunch of Pokemon stuff and showed all of the limited edition Nintendo 3DSs I had. Okay, this looks crazy. Patreon, Discord, social media, credits, servers, I think is what we're looking for. Oh, sweet. I think I still have my Heart Gold. There are DVR. Wait. There are DVR or 3DS, but it's like really not user friendly, very difficult. What? Huh? Oh, I think there are DVR for 3DS. No, what I'm planning on doing is I'm just straight up planning on setting up a webcam and showing you guys me actually playing the 3DS itself, is what I'm planning on doing. So I'm not going to go through any fancy stuff trying to get it to work, because I'm assuming that the game is probably going to take like 50 hours. So, 50 hours, probably 2-hour streams. We're looking at 25 streams. I'm not planning on, buying a special cord for that. I just happen to have it, so. Very difficult to use. Also, if you want to remove voice chat, just turn it off in the settings. Also, this says connecting, and this is taking a long time to connect. I don't know why. But yeah. Yes, servers, if you want to, or if you want a server, I'd check servers with almost 30 players. Okay, well, right now we're not getting any servers. So let's go to official, no servers available, no servers available. Yeah, I don't know what to do, man. Close to 30 players. KK, I'll have to watch it when I'm not working to watch that part of your stream. Oh, okay. Cool. No problem. I'm planning on playing it, so I'm planning on starting to play Monday. So that's when I'm going to start it up. I still haven't decided. So this is a remake of Gen 2. So you're looking at Totodile, Cyndaquil, and who's the leaf one? Chikorita, I think. Is that what the names are of the 3 starters? I haven't decided yet which starter I'm gonna go with. There's something that I realized. It still says connecting, so I'm gonna give it a minute. But something I realized is whenever I started playing Pokemon games, I realized that my first game was Pokemon Yellow. That was the first game I ever played. So I didn't really have an option as far as my starter was concerned. I realized that the next game, this actually wasn't the very next Pokemon game I played. The very next Pokemon game I played, I think, was Blue. So I just picked Squirtle. And I realized that through all of the generations that I've played, the very first time I play, I always pick the water type Pokemon. I realized. So I picked Totodile, I picked Mudkip, I picked Squirtle, I picked what were the other ones? The leaf guy that turns into the ninja, or not the leaf guy. I was thinking Hidden Leaf Village from Naruto for some reason. The water guy that turns into a ninja frog. Piplup. I picked Piplup, and but basically every single generation I picked the water type Pokemon during my first playthrough. And then I usually end up picking the fire starter the next playthrough, and then finally the leaf starter. But because I have played both played the original gold and silver, and I've played apparently silver one time through as well, I've picked all the starters. So I'm really not sure which starter to pick. I'm leaning towards Cyndaquil. That's where I'm leaning towards, because Typhlosion, I believe, is the end form of Cyndaquil. Typhlosion is pretty boss, so I'm thinking about leaning that way, towards the fire starter, personally. But IDK, how you'll stream from DS? LOL. Like I said, I'm just gonna set up a webcam and use the webcam to record. Literally, it's gonna have my hands playing the DS in it. That's about how well it's gonna go. So hopefully that works out. I'm gonna set it up and try and figure it out. I actually could set it up in these last few minutes of the live stream if you guys want me to try it. I could try and do all that. I did a direct cam for finishing a 3 hearts minimal Ocarina of Time run. One of my favorite gaming moments ever. Go to settings and then click servers. Okay, go to settings and then click servers. Settings. And you said find server? Where's server? Audio, video, controls, gameplay. Others. Language. Okay. I'm not seeing servers. Oh, you're just saying go to settings and then go back to servers. All right. Might be a bug. By the time you could fiddle with the settings, I don't really care with fiddling with the settings. IIRC, I have a save file I made that's not very fair in at all. But if I don't have any pokies I want, I'll just restart. All right. Well, I mean, you probably have the legendaries, but you're gonna get those back. So I don't know. It's up to you, man. I've never encountered this bug. I think the fix is to click settings and then servers. I mean, I tried that. I don't know, man. It's just me. It's just me. You guys know I always have tech problems. You guys know it's just me. That's exactly what it is. Water types are the most commonly picked. Really? I thought it was the fire types were the most commonly picked. Like the like fighting kicking dude, the fighting chicken, Charizard, Cyndaquil, I would think would be picked over Totodile. And I mean, it's just, I would think fire type would be the most commonly picked, but I mean, if not, then I'll definitely go with the fire type. I'll go with Chikorita this time, or not Chikorita, Cyndaquil. I'll go with Cyndaquil this time then. Something to do with a human bias for the color blue, apparently. I always thought it was the opposite. I thought the most commonly picked was the fire type. Apparently, LOL. I just pick who I like the final design the most. Okay. In 3DS games, my 3DS battery is so dead. I left it plugged in. Left it in sleep mode for 14 months. LOL. Oh, that sucks. I mean, you can still play it while it's plugged in, though, probably, right? Like, pass-through charging's still a thing. Oh, I just clicked back to the servers. What? Oh, I meant just click back to servers. Yeah, like, I am, but it's not doing anything. So I have to play it plugged in. Yeah, that sucks, man. That's pretty weird. Might be an app problem or an update instead. Or Indeed Clipper, LOL. I think you have to restart the app. Your curse, LOL. Tech curse. Yep, yes it is. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna close this down. Come on, close. Close. I can't even get it to close. Quit. Yes, I'm sure I want to quit. Your game doesn't work. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to press be right back, and then I'm gonna go get the camera, and I'm gonna start setting everything up for Monday's stream. So yeah, 1 second. Scene. Be right back. All right, so everything should be working again. There we go. Yep, everything's working again. Cool. Okay, so let's go there. Let's go with there. Cool. Now wouldn't have been a good time to stream the game anyways. Like 15 minutes wouldn't be enough. Yeah, it's all good. So yeah, this is the secondary camera that I loaned that other guy in my house. So basically the plan is this tripod doesn't have a lot of functionality. So what I'm planning on doing is I found a second tripod while I was at my dad's house. This guy right here. So we'll see if this ends up working out. But the plan is screw this thing in. I'm a little out of breath because I had to go up and down the stairs way faster than I usually would. One of the worst cases for me being edgy blowing up in my face happened when I first started playing Heart Gold. There was an online mystery gift event to get a Gen 4 legendary in an egg. And then I'm assuming this story is going to continue. That's fairly odd looking camera. One that I've never seen before. Yeah, it's a webcam. You put this on your monitor and this on the back of the monitor. That's how that works. But yeah, so the idea is going to be to have it on a tripod like that, and then have the tripod standing like this. So, ideally, we'll be able to capture the 3DS from here. So let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how this is gonna work. So there. Okay, so I believe that's how that's gonna work. So, cool. I'm just gonna try and plug it in right quick and see what happens. I can hatch it at level 1. It's one of the only ways to legitimately get a level 1 legendary. The global trading stations, you could mark what you wanted by stating the species and a 10 level range. So I guess it's an incredibly rare Pokemon is basically what you're saying. One second, I'm gonna plug this thing in. Okay. So yeah, that's there. So let's see this. Let's see how this image looks. Cameras. No, I think what we need to do is we need to just make a whole nother scene. So plus new. DS.
There are
New.
a lot of smoothies out there vying for your attention.
Plus.
Promising
Oh,
a
wait, no.
myriad of
Back.
health benefits.
Cancel.
But although
Plus.
they're touted as super
So now we need to. I am
many
making a
smoothies are
scene
packed
on
with
OBS.
sugar.
So that is what I'm doing and
When
why you guys
need a
can't see
nutritious
anything. So
beverage
add a
without all
scene.
the sugar, go with
Add
V8 with 1/3
face
the amount of
cam.
sugar as the leading smoothie and a full
Okay,
serving of
there we
veggies
go.
in
So there's
every
that.
5-ounce
Then we've
can.
got to add
It's the
here.
nutritious beverage
And we're going
you
to
can
add
count on.
media source.
V8, the original
No, we need to
five-power
add a
drink.
camera.
Veg Up. Tap to buy now.
Image display capture. Here we go. No, that is not what we need. We need media source. No, it's not a media source. What is it called? How do I find my cameras again? Because this one isn't showing up. Here we go. Video capture device. GoPro hands. Let's try that one and see if that works. Add existing hands. Okay. Did it pop up? It did not pop up. So let's go ahead and add media source. No, not media source. Add video source. Where is it? Video capture device. Okay. Bang. There we go. Cool. So that did indeed work. So, okay. And then we got to stretch this bad boy on out here. Bang. Move that bad boy over to here. Bang. Okay, so this is ideally how this is going to work. I'm going to put my headphones over here for now. And then we're going to go with the DS, which has a sticky note attached to the back of it. And then this is ideally how this is going to work. Let's see. How are we going to do this here? Move this there. Move this here. There. What you guys think? I'll need to turn up the brightness. Let me go ahead and power it on so you guys can see what it looks like. The DS is turning on. Need to do something about this. How do we manipulate this? Like, oh, geez. Like that? I think that works. There we go. Okay, so there. There. Bang. Okay, cool. So, yeah. It is not in focus for some reason. Come on. Focus. It wants to autofocus past it for some reason. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I think that would work as long as it'll stay in focus, which for some reason it won't. That's not too bright, is it? I really need to be able to zoom out of this, but I can't. So let's see. I'm trying to work out the bugs right now, guys. Sorry. So that I don't think that's gonna work because that's just staying out of focus for some reason. Maybe if we go here. How do I? I guess if we move the keyboard out of the way, which we can do, and then we go here, and then we go here. Does that work? That works a little bit better. Now, for some reason, it doesn't like the DS in the 90-degree configuration. For some reason. Okay, now it's starting to figure it out. Nope, it's out of focus again. Why does it keep going in and out of focus? We need to turn off autofocus. That's what we need to do. So 1 second. Video capture device properties. Default device resolution, color range, buffering, flip vertically, capture audio only, use custom audio device. Oh yeah, there's probably. Okay, cool. Never mind. So we're good. Let's do. I need to figure out filters. No. Screenshot. No. Trying to figure out how to properties. Trying to figure out how to turn off autofocus. That's what I'm looking for. Video configure video. Here we go. Okay. Camera controls. Focus, auto, exposure. So let's turn off autofocus. So seeing as how we're turning off autofocus anyways. Oh geez, that's really shaking. Let's go back over here and do this. Right here. There we go. Okay, so now let's make this be in focus. Okay. Can we adjust this? Here we go. This is adjusted by 5, so that's really stupid. That's more in focus right there. That's more in focus. That's getting to be out of focus. So we're looking at something like right there. That's what we want. Yeah, right there. Let's see, going up 1 or 2. Yeah, I think that's the best we're going to be able to do on focus. Zoom-wise, we can zoom in a little bit to right there. Oh, geez. Right there. Oh, no. I didn't mean for that to start up. So let's zoom back out, actually, to right there. That looks good. Let's go back, make sure the focus is good. I think that's good on focus. Exposure. Oh, geez, what just happened? Okay, there we go. So exposure. Woo! All right. I think that looks a little bit better as far as exposure is concerned. Pan, left and right, we're good. Tilt. Up and down, we can do that, but that should be fine where it's at. Roll, low light compensation, sure. Okay, so brightness, contrast. Okay, I think we're good. So yeah, that's what we'll be looking at whenever it comes to the game. So hopefully that doesn't look too bad for you guys. There we go. And I think we're okay as far as that's concerned. So yeah, this is what we're going to be looking at on Monday, ideally. Anywho, let's read comments because I spent way longer than I thought it would take me to get that done. Do, 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 do. One of my worst cases of being okay. You can hatch it, or you can hatch it at level 1. I think the fastest. I think I have the fastest ever growing mustache. LOL. I razored it and it grew itself fully in like 1.5 weeks. Or it could be normal. Yeah, everybody's hair grows at different rates, PP. Yours just happens to grow really fast in your mustache. That's the way that works. A lot of Latin descended people tend to have that same thing where they grow mustaches fairly fast. For example, you could put up a shiny Pokemon and it says asking for Ho-Oh between level 40 and 50. But the thing was, everybody asked for the Gen 4 legendaries between level 1 and 10 every trade. So I thought it would be funny to name mine I'm a Loser and trade it for whatever Pokemon I want, except I never traded it, and it is legitimately one of the rarest things in all of handhelds. And I have one, but its name is I'm a Loser and can't change its name because I kept moving it up to more recent titles. Oh, that sucks. That sucks that that's a thing. It's weird how when razoring yourself for the first time, you'd look completely alien, LOL. Sure, I guess? I don't know. It's weird how when razoring yourself the first time, you'd look completely... Okay, I don't know what you mean by that, but... Transforming a camera conversion to a camera conversion to a mustache growing conversation for no reason and seconds. LOL. Okay. Nintendo Cam. Yep, that's the idea here. I swear there's a way to record the screens. I would imagine there is for a DS, but in order to do that, I think I'd have to buy a special cord, and I'm not going to do that. So, OMG Moo and that arcade game thingy. What? I don't know what you mean, but okay. Me. I don't know what you mean by me, but okay. OMG, I remember I literally took photos of everything as a kid. Literally treated my 3DS with all my megabytes wasted on random photos. Yeah, no, I never used this thing to take photos. It really doesn't, like, it's got an okay camera for a handheld gaming console that's not designed to be a camera. It's got a pretty good camera, but it's not like like your phone is generally going to be a better camera than this thing is. I'd like to take pictures of TV shows on my toys. That's, hey man, you do you. And then some disgusting Nintendo, no idea what that means. Mr. PP gotta go. All right, I'll see you around, PP. Have a good day. You could also just use a male-to-male aux cord. What? You can also use a male-to-male aux cord to close the Nintendo DS into your computer to get the direct audio stream. Oh yeah, that's a good idea, PP. That's a good idea, Wimley. Yeah, actually, I should have a male-to-male aux cord somewhere around here. Where would that be? Male-to-male aux cord. I know I have one, but I'll try and remember to do that. Is to get the male-to-male aux cord. I wrote it down so that way I can remember to get an aux cord. So that way you guys can hear the game audio. I knew a guy who could grow a Flanders mustache in 2 days. It was insane. Yeah, man. Some people's hairs on certain hairs on places on people's body grow ridiculously fast. Yeah. I don't know, man. The mobile game I play just had the biggest fudge up they've ever had in the entire time I've been playing. The most recent update accidentally completely refreshed the store, removing all purchases people made prior. They had to do an emergency maintenance. Jeez, that's been extended like 8 times already. Ugh. Yeah, man, some mobile games, like, I don't understand how they mess things up so crazy. Like, but yeah, that's 4 o'clock, and I got some other stuff I got to get to, including fixing Homeboy's computer. So, I think I'm going to have to call it a stream there. Winley, again, if you want to go back, there was a scene transition where I transitioned into the talking scene like this. That should be a show and tell portion of the video, so you can see all the DSs I have and all the things I found at my dad's house. So if you want to go back and watch that on the stream, you can. I basically found a bunch of DSs and a bunch of Pokemon games. So, have a good evening. See you on Monday. Yeah, I'll take a peek at that. All right, for sure, man. I'll see you on Monday. Like I said, planning on streaming Pokemon on Monday. So, hopefully you're ready to watch me try to relearn how to play Pokemon, because I have not played Pokemon in several years. So, on that note, I'll see you guys. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Hope you guys have a good weekend ahead.